What's up, guys? It's your girl M, and I'm back with another video for you today. And today we're going to talk about mental health and therapy. It's my first time going to therapy here. I have been to family therapy, I have been to binge eating therapy, I have been to regular therapy, but I haven't been to therapy here in Texas. I have a new therapist, and also I'm wearing a shirt, how fitting, wishing you a good day and good mental health from my favorite show in the world, Frasier. Well, it's not my favorite show, but it's one of my favorite shows. So yeah, I went to a therapy appointment last week because obviously you guys saw me boo-hooing on the internet, which, you know what? I think there's something to be said about boo-hooing on the internet. Let the girlies cry on the internet, okay? Let us cry. Because I think sometimes when, especially in my experience or whatever, like I really felt rock bottom. And sometimes you just need to know that people care. Sometimes you just have to like get it out. And I did. Sue me. I'm crying on the internet. Whatever. But anyways, I decided to do something about it because, you know, you can't just sit and cry on the internet every time you're having a bad day. I think you should be allowed to do it every so often, especially if you're going through something like a breakup. I think you should be allowed to have like a little boo-hoo moment on the internet and people let you, skate by with it. You know what I'm saying? We should all be a little bit forgiving of the girlies having a boo-hoo moment on the internet. And men, if you need to have a boo-hoo moment on the internet, I support that too. Whatever your pronouns are, I support you having a boo-hoo moment on the internet. I truly, truly do. I think it's a little bit cathartic. It is. But anyways, I'm doing something about it. I went to therapy and I just kind of wanted to talk about that. There's a lot of stigma around therapy, but therapy is literally just like you go to a gym to work out for your body to maintain your health, your physical health. You also need to go to like the gym for your mind. A therapist. It helps to be able to talk to somebody and they're an unbiased point of view and they can give you really meaningful insights to your feelings and kind of how to deal with those big things that you're struggling with. And you just feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And my therapist was super, super kind. I really connected with her. I felt safe with her pretty quickly. And we already had, I'm not going to say like, oh, I've had so many breakthrough moments since then. It's been a week. I have another appointment coming up this week. I'm going to try to go weekly for now so we can kind of get through the thick of it. And then we'll see as we go when maybe I just need a tune-up every so often. But right now, weekly is what's best for me. And that's what she agreed with. So we're working on that. And also I just want to acknowledge like the amount of privilege that I have, that I'm able to seek help and be able to pay for therapy and have insurance and all of that stuff, because I know that that's not really a given for everybody, especially in this current climate and inflation and cost of living and everything. I know a lot of people are struggling to get by, so I do feel like very lucky that I have the ability to get the help that I need, and I'm not going to take that for granted by just like shirking off the responsibility and not taking accountability for myself. I'm very, very lucky, so I'm going to treat therapy like a privilege that it is. So moving on from that, let me take a sip of water because I feel like I'm just rambling on and on and on. Poseidon is behind me. Hey! Okay, he was licking his leg and I needed that to stop because I could just hear it in the background. Okay. But I had a little bit of, I was kind of telling her everything that's going on and just, kind of my thought process and just, I laid it all out there for her and she gave me some advice. So moving forward, I wanted to talk about this especially just because it's going to be affecting you guys, and not in a crazy way, but it is involving you guys. On any given day, when I say, I'm going to do this video and do this video and do this video on the community tab, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. Because the minute I do that, sometimes I think Like in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be able to do this, this, and this, and this, and this. And when things don't go that way, I feel not only that I'm disappointing you guys, but I'm also disappointing myself. And then it makes it harder for me to like get things done that I actually need to get done. And so now moving forward, if I don't post, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be like, oh guys, I'm so sorry I didn't post. I didn't post. And that's okay. That doesn't make me any less of a content creator. That doesn't make me any less of an individual. I just didn't post that day. And I'll probably get to it tomorrow. And if I don't get to it tomorrow, it is what it is. But I will be able to be more consistent because I'm not beating myself up so much to like push content out. I'll be able to make better, well thought out content because I'm not putting so much pressure on myself to just shoot it and go, shoot it and go. And also it will help me with burnout. So I don't like burn out, like I have all this creative energy and then I don't know what to do with it. And then I try to force all this stuff out and it doesn't come off the way I want it. And then I get down on myself and then it becomes this cycle where I just like can't get out of it. And then I don't want to post anything because I'm just so afraid and I'm so stressed out and I'm just, you know, not feeling it. So moral of the story, I'm no longer going to just say, hey, I'm doing this video. Hey, I'm doing this video. I will still ask like recommendations, like what you guys would rather see. But if I don't post, that's it. I just don't post. I'm not gonna just like keep putting myself under this pressure because I do feel like sometimes like I'm not meaning to be dishonest with you guys. I'm just overestimating my ability at that given moment. So I am going to take the steps to make sure that I'm able to keep myself accountable and I'm not just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I don't do any of it, and then you guys end up disappointed. I don't want that to be our dynamic over here. And I don't wanna like put all this pressure on me, especially when I'm already going through enough. Everybody's going through a lot, but I don't need to put that much pressure on myself. And it's so much easier to just create fun, exciting content, like fun, like goofy content when I'm not beating myself up about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're not gonna put these time constraints because especially with my ADHD, sometimes I'm like, I know I have to do this, but I just like procrastinate. And when I'm like, oh, when I reframe it like, oh, I get to do this, it helps. So we're reframing things in my brain and we are just, you know, trying our best over here. A little bit of makeup today, just a little bit, just base makeup or whatever. But we're doing this new thing where a lot of the time I feel like, oh, I don't need to put makeup on because I'm just at the house. What does it matter? I don't need to put makeup on. Who cares? My audience doesn't care. I've decided that we're going to start putting a minimal amount of makeup, the bare minimum, and we're going to do that. So we feel more put together. We feel more ready to go for the day, and I'm trying to get into a better daily routine. So we're gonna work on my daily routines, we're gonna work on my like consistency, and we're going to work on just not overextending myself because people will understand. Like I'm going back to the content thing. Like I come back whenever I like take time, like a day off, I come back apologizing like you guys are gonna shoot me in the face. And you guys aren't gonna do that because you care about me and you just wanna see my content. Like you don't care if I take a day off. Like you guys legitimately don't care. But I'm like, I'm the worst content creator ever. I'm inconsistent. And then that I beat myself up for missing that one day that then like one day turns into 2 days and then 2 days turns into 5 days and it becomes a thing. So yeah, I just wanted to add that point in there. But I'm going to be doing my makeup more often. So I will do a video showing like my bare basics. My eyes were itchy today, so I didn't put mascara on because I was like, I don't want to like itch the mascara off. But we're going to work on feeling better about myself. Like I'm still going to be wearing my comfy clothes. I'm still going to be wearing my sweaters and my leggings and, you know, being comfortable. But when I put my face together, sometimes it just like, it focuses me in the moment. I focus on putting the makeup on and then I'm like, okay, I'm really ready to tackle the day. So it's like armor in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like getting ready. My war paint. Even though it's very minimal war paint. We're calling it minimal war paint. Maybe that will be the video title. Watch me do my minimal war paint. But yeah, so there's that. And there was something else. Oh, okay, now this is a really cool breakthrough. And if you guys have made it to the end of this, I'm like very grateful because this is just me talking. And this is a breakthrough I had the other day, not while I was in therapy. Like this is a breakthrough I had all on my own. And I don't want to cry. Like also I'm about to start my period, so I am like a ticking time bomb emotionally. So don't judge me if I start crying when I explain this, but I was sitting and like kind of feeling down about myself. These are happy tears. These are happy breakthrough tears. So please don't judge me for them. I like looked over and this is what I saw. Abel. I saw his paw print. And then I saw my dad and my granny. And then I looked over and I saw this paperweight. This was my great-grandmother's, my great-grandma Leslie. And this sun prism was my granny's. I have a book under here that my granny gave me and it's inscribed. She like wrote a little something and signed it. I have a photo album over here, which maybe one day I'll break out for you guys. And it's pictures of my grandparents, my grandma and grandpa on my mom's side. That little strand of cards, those are actually handmade cards with pressed flowers in them. My great-grandmother made those. My great-grandma, or not my I think my great-grandma Leslie made them. Is either my great-grandma Leslie or my great-great-aunt Sylvia. Okay, made those. I have a little music box that plays Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I have a needlepoint picture over there. And then I have a photo of the back of my grandmother's house. My dad took the picture and I have it hanging up over there. And I had this moment of clarity and like realization. I've, created this space with these physical representations of the people I love most. And I'm surrounded by these things. And it just goes to show that they've never left me. They're still surrounding me and loving me and judging me for crying over silly things. These are they may look like little trinkets. They're just pictures. They're nothing extraordinary, but they're the physical embodiment. They're the physical, proof that I'm surrounded by them and their energy and their love. And that will never go away. It will never go away. And, I know I'm crying my eyes out, but it's these are such good tears and such happy tears because it all kind of clicked. That I'll never be alone and that they'll always be with me forever and ever and ever. And, I've created this safe space and I just feel very lucky and grateful. And I don't know, I think that was just the breakthrough that I needed. in that moment. And I'm very grateful to have had it. And I'm very grateful to be in therapy, and I'm very grateful to be getting my life in order and finding stability for myself. And also for Poseidon too, because he, you know, I may get down on myself and like feel sorry for myself, but I have a little soul that needs love and nurturing, and he deserves to have a good life, and I deserve to have a good life, and we both deserve to have a good life with each other. And I don't know, I guess sometimes your breakthroughs come in at the most random of times, and you're like, oh geez, this is what it's really all about, you know? And I just feel grateful. So, hold on a second, my camera's about to die. Okay, I'm back. It wasn't my camera about to die, it was my memory card, because my Halloween makeup video was like 45 minutes long and it was taking up the entire memory card. I had to delete it. But anyways, guys, so that breakthrough just kind of hit me like a ton of bricks, and that's why I'm still like emotional about it, because it was like, dude, like the breakthrough that I needed in that moment. And it's like, God, the universe, I don't care who did it and who is responsible for it. Maybe it was really just me finally putting the dang pieces together, but it was like, I needed that. I just want to be honest about everything that I'm going through on this channel and just like talk about it, because I feel like there's so much value in just communicating your big feelings, and like knowing that there are other people out there that have big feelings too. Everybody has big feelings, but like that we can all support each other and just know that we're not alone. Like, I think that's super, super powerful. And just like, I have this platform and this ability to be vulnerable with you guys and really show you that like shit gets tough. Like, the world is gonna chew you up and spit you out, but it's going to be okay, because you have your friends, you have your family. Even if you feel like you don't have anything, you have yourself. Like, I'm telling you, you are stronger than you could ever imagine. I'm stronger than I could ever imagine. And I'm gonna keep going, and I hope you do too. And I hope you take care of yourself. And I'm gonna take care of myself. You're gonna take care of yourself. And we're gonna get through whatever life throws at us, because we are strong, determined, bad bitches, even you men. And even if you don't do the bitch pronoun or whatever, we are strong, bad bitches, and we can build the life that we want for ourselves, and we can take care of ourselves, and we can take care of our families, and we can just love hard and hope for the best, guys. That's all we can do. And we can just lean on each other and hold each other accountable. Like, I hope you guys, like, if you start seeing me act a fool and act out of character or whatever, like, I would hope you would call me on my BS. You know, I want you guys to, like, I want you guys to hold me accountable, because that's the only way I'm gonna get through this. I have to hold myself accountable. It would be very helpful if you guys hold me accountable and just like make sure that I keep my head on straight. But that is it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a little therapy update. It's very exciting. I feel good. And we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna push through. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Check out my Instagram at Midwest Mansfield and my Twitter at ManMan. I love you guys so much. I appreciate your guys' support so much. And I'm praying and thinking of all of you. I'm thinking of the entire world. I'm thinking of everybody. I love everybody. I love you.